Boyle's law simply states that the volume of a given mass of a gas is inversely proportional to its pressure, provided the temperature remain constant. I take it again. Boyle's law states that the volume of a given mass of a gas is inversely proportional to its pressure, provided the temperature remain constant. Now you can use a mathematical equation to define this law. How does it state? You say the volume is inversely. Anytime you hear inversely is 1 over. Do you get that? It's inversely proportional to what? Its pressure at what? At constant temperature. The temperature is kept constant. So this is mathematical equation of what? Of Boyle's law. Now let's remove this sign. V is equals to K all over what? P. Do you get that? If you remove that, this is a sign of a proportionality. We introduce our constant, where for us to get K to be alone, we looked at we divide both sides. Okay, sorry, we multiply both sides. This one will go here. So PV is equals to what? K. So but in Boyle's law we have volume 1, volume 2, volume 1 pressure 1 is equals to volume 2 pressure 2. This is the formula we are going to be using to calculate Boyle's law. Now, graphical representation of Boyle's law, you can see this kind of question in your exams. Graphically, Boyle's law can be represented as, you draw a graph like this. Now have like this, where this one is V, this one is 1 over P. If you see a graph like this, is what? Is Boyle's law. Now you can also represent it this way. You have a graph like this, you can see something like this. You see 1 over P, and what? You see V. If you see a graph like this, it's also what? A graphical representation of what? Boyle's law. You see this one, or see this one, or you can even see the one that has volume and pressure is also. But if by the time you see a volume and T, is no longer Boyle's law. That is example. This example is saying that 375 cm3 of a gas has a pressure of 700 millimeter mercury. Find its volume if the pressure is reduced to what? 680 millimeter mercury. Now what you should know is that, what are you asked to find its volume. Now remember, our formula says that P1V1 is equals to what? P2V2. Now you are asked to find what? Remember, this volume that you are asked, remember, this volume that you are seeing here is volume 1. What is occurring first is what? Volume 1. Well, we are now asked to find is what? Volume 2. So we are asked to find volume 2. So we simply do what? You divide both sides by what? By P2. So that we have what? P2. Cancel here. So our V2 will be equals to what? P1 V1 all over what? P2. And we already know that our V1 is equals to what? 375. Our P1 is equals to what? Pressure 1. This is the first pressure, 700. And pressure 2, find its volume if the pressure is reduced. P2 is equals to what? 680. Are you following? Now we now put into our formula. V2 now will be equals to pressure 1 is what? 700 times volume 1 is what? 375 all over our P2 is what? 680. V2 will be equals to what? What should be our V2? Our V2, if you multiply this one by this one, you are going to have what? You are going to have 262. Punch a calculator. You are going to have what? 26 what? 62500. You divide it by what? 680. So if you divide this one, at the end of it, our answer will be what? 381 point .0 cm cubed. So this is our answer. This is how you can calculate what? Problem on what? Boyle's law. If you have any challenge, drop your comment on the comment section. remember to share this video to as many who are preparing for JAMB. Like, share, comment. Thank you. Bye bye.